its wise with goals and dreams and all.
Hey Mustangs, welcome back. Mr. Bergano, what do we have here? Season
3, Episode 2.
Episode 2. We are ready for another great episode. A lot of great announcements, information to share to all of our students, our family.
It's been beautiful out. We've had great weather. We've had a lot going on in the last couple of weeks. Matter of fact, Ms. D, why don't you tell them about what happened last Friday?
All right, really, really big event that we are always so excited about. We had our homecoming last week, all right? We want to take a moment to recognize Anusha. She's our 2021 homecoming queen. Great job, Anusha. Anusha was voted queen by her peers and teachers and celebrated during our halftime show last weekend. It was a great night. Great night.
Congratulations, Anusha.
So, Mr. Bergando, one of my favorite segments of our show. Do you know what time it is? It's time.
Oh my goodness! All right.
It is time for Mr. Bergando's word of the day. So I hope you have something good.
I think so. I have the word today is alleviate, and it's a verb. It means to lessen pain or tension. Grandma takes medication to alleviate her arthritic pain.
Well, I hope Grandma feels better soon.
Well, Miss D, always following our word of the day comes one of my favorite portions of the show. It's time for Mrs. D's Thought of the Day.
Thought of the Day. All right. So, in commemoration of Hispanic Heritage Month, our thought for the day comes from Cesar Chavez. Cesar Chavez is a Mexican-American labor leader and civil rights activist who dedicated his life to improving treatment, pay, and the working conditions for farm workers, which all occurred in the late 1960s. He founded the National Farm Workers Association. So here's today's thought for the day coming from Cesar Chavez. Preservation of one's own culture does not require contempt or disrespect for other cultures. Great words.
Please excuse the interruption. We have a few announcements this week. Wrestling season is right around the corner, and the students can get information regarding wrestling by joining our Google Classroom. The code is MVV2P5H. Again, that's the wrestling. If you're interested in wrestling this season, you can join that Google Classroom for more information.
Who's our wrestling coach, Mr. Bergando?
That would be Mr. Creighton.
All right, Mr. Creighton. So if you see him in the hallway, you have any questions, you can find Mr. Creighton. Besides that Google Classroom, you can see the coach right up here in person.
And we're also going to be having a club fair, and that will be for any student interested in seeing what clubs and activities JFK Memorial High School has to offer. Please consider attending the after-school event next week. Late buses will be running that day if you need to use a late bus to get home.
I heard there's a lot of students interested in attending that club fair day, which is great. You know, a lot of our students are new to the building. They're not familiar with the different clubs and activities that they have the opportunity to participate in. So that'll be a great way to find out about all the different clubs, right? And decide what you want to join. You know, high school goes by so quickly. It's really important to get involved, find your place, make new friends, find your passion, and really make the most of your high school years.
I agree.
So, Mr. B, you were talking about special announcements. I have a really, really big special announcement today. Our principal, Mr. Pastorino, will be moving on, doing bigger and better things as he is the newly appointed Assistant Superintendent for Curriculum and Instruction for the Woodbridge Township School District. We want to take a minute to congratulate him and thank him for his time at Kennedy. Great job and congratulations, Mr. Pastorino.
You will be missed, Mr. Pastorino, but we wish you nothing but the best. Congratulations.
So, Mr. Brigando, it's time for Camelot Corner, all right?
Okay.
We've got our yearbook staffer, Krish, here this week in our Camelot Corner. Krish is a member of the yearbook club for 2 years. You've probably seen him running around the school with his camera. So, Krish, give us the latest.
Hi, thanks for having me again on the show. I'm excited to be a member of the yearbook again this year. As October approaches, so is the deadline to purchase your yearbook at the cheapest price. You can purchase yours by visiting the yearbookordercenter.com, code 21520. If you purchase before October 5th, you can take advantage of the early bird pricing. The longer you wait, the more expensive the book gets. Also, on sale are ads. Coaches, parents, friends, families, we invite you to purchase ad space in the book, which you may use to congratulate your graduate or any student on their accomplishments. All of this can be done through the yearbookordercenter.com, code 21520. Watch Google Classroom for the latest in yearbook news and how you can submit photos as well. We look forward to meeting prospective members at the club fair next week. Bye.
Thank you, Krish. Oh, Miss D, is it?
Is it time
I
already?
can't believe it.
We get a lot done in a couple, few minutes. This was a short episode this week, Mr. Brigando. As the season goes on, I know we're going to get more in terms of all the great things that are going on.
Absolutely.
In our school.
And as we're talking about that, just a reminder, anybody, if you're interested in being part of the show, please remember to reach out to either Mrs. Rotella, Miss Acuna Francisca. If you'd like to be on the show, to share with us what's been going on, any events, we'd love to have you.
That'd be great. All right, I can't wait. I can't wait to see what the rest of the year brings for us,
Absolutely.
Mr. B. It's been a pleasure once again wrapping up another episode. I guess you want me counting it off again?
Absolutely.
All right, you got your hat?
I do.
You're good? All right, on 3, here we go. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, go!
Go Mustangs!
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. We'll see you next week.